Good morning and welcome to Drucker Day 2017. We have a record number of people who've registered to attend, 416. Can you believe that? 416 people. I want to begin by giving thanks and acknowledging the many different groups who are represented here. We've got Drucker students who have come, about 100 have registered who are Drucker students, and of course Drucker alumni. So hands up if you're a Drucker student or a Drucker alum. Fantastic. Wow, that is so good, so good. What we represent as a school, and you know this, our mission is to be a world-class institution for global leaders who want to transform the world. And when I look at our students, our current students and our alum, what I see in front of me are global citizens of the world, people who do lead socially in a responsible way, and people who truly care about making a difference and transforming the world, whether it be through social justice actions, through non-profit work, or through work they're doing within organisations themselves. Our students do amazing things, and we need to hold on to that and remember it. I want to also acknowledge students from CGU and 7Cs, who I've got CGU students in the house and some 7C students. Welcome, welcome. We always have our doors open to students from outside of the Drucker School, and it's great to see you and welcome you to our home. We also have in the house alumni from CGU as well. So where are our other alumni from CGU? A few little hands going up. I can see you, I know you're here. Welcome, good to see you. I want to also welcome Cecily Drucker, who's here, and Joe Massarello, I see, and Judy, and your children, Joey and Patrick, are here, their spouses, your grandchildren, Mr. and Mrs. Patton, so welcome. It's great to be able to honour you, Joe, and welcome your family to here. Thank you. I also want to welcome members of my Drucker Global Coalition. Don Uwatani will be here, I believe, late morning. Also Wen Chang and Mei Ling Chang, who are helping us raise the status of the school and connect us to a global network. I also want to welcome Andrew Chen, who's here from Taiwan. We've got two who I believe have come from out of country, Taiwan, Andrew Chen and Suichi from Japan. But Andrew Chen is on my advisory board for the Family Business Institute. So welcome, Andrew, and also Pat Soldano, who is probably, there, I see you, who's also helping me on the Family Business Institute as well. I want to welcome to Board of Trustees from Claremont Graduate University. I have in the house Larry Taylor and also Ernie Maldonado. So thank you for coming here and supporting our event and for all that you do for us and CGU. I have in the house also many of our board of advisors. We have a fantastic board of advisors. We had a brilliant meeting yesterday where we put them to work to help us solve problems that we face, problems of how to raise recruitment and how to provide great student outcomes for our students through projects, through internships, through site visits. And we had a tremendously successful afternoon with our board, and I thank you for being here as well. I also have a number of faculty. I've spotted some of you. Hands up, faculty. I've got some faculty. Jean, hands up. Yeah. Our wonderful faculty. Some are being mic'd up, but to be a successful dean requires the support of faculty. And we had a great meeting yesterday. We continue to do great things together. We together are working very hard to transform and change much of what the school has been doing. So thank you. Some of the faculty will speak, and some of them will introduce people. Others are just here to celebrate the Drucker Day with us. We also have a tremendous number of staff here. Probably not many of them are in the room because many of them are working the event, but I do want to give a shout out to our staff who also together work tremendously hard for the benefit of the Drucker School. Thank you. And of course CGU staff as well, who also help us a lot. Thank you. I know I've got a number of people from CGU leadership. I can see Patricia Easton, our provost, in the house. I've had my morning hug with Jacob Adams. Where's Jacob hiding? Up over the back. And is Leslie here? Leslie Negrito is coming, I believe, our CFO. So 3 of our leadership team are here to support the school, and I thank you for your continued support of all that we're trying to do. So thank you. We've had a great year, a great year. We've had a lot of activity. You get the newsletters, you can see what we're doing with recruitment and the students that we continue to bring in. We're doing some innovations around programs, so we've got a lot of things on the go. For example, we're making a heavy entry into the one-year master's programs. We're going online with a marketing analytics degree. We're reinvigorating our MBA. There's a lot of things that we're doing, a lot of activity here. Our market continues to change, and we need to change with it. We also do a lot of great work connecting alumni. The fact that 420 people came today, I think, is testimony to the work that we're doing to connect with our alumni and involve you in our community. Even when I travel the world, to Japan, we had 30 alumni turn up. I had 12 turn up in Taiwan, and Andrew was one of them and came here, and we had a great reconnect. Also in Shanghai and Beijing, we continue to reach out and find our alumni in all corners of the world, and we're grateful to you forever for your will and your dedication to the school to make sure the school continues with the same success. In the afternoon, I'll talk more about our fundraising goals and what we're trying to do there as well. Today is a celebration. Today is about celebrating our past, our present, and our future. We spend, as you see in the program, part of our program pays tribute to the legacy of Peter Drucker, to the principles that guide us on a daily basis, to the school that we're named after. I wake up every morning, actually, and feel humbled and privileged to lead the school carrying the Drucker name. And in fact, as Kristen and I were sharing yesterday, we were talking about it, it makes our job a lot easier when we're named after the father of modern management and how much impact he still continues to have on management and the world at large. It makes our job a lot easier, so we're grateful. Of course, we honour Joe Massarello, I've mentioned that as well, and we'll have a special moment to really pay good tribute to you, Joe, and for all the work you've done to continue the Drucker legacy. We will showcase our faculty. We'll have faculty on stage talking about some of the things they're doing. And of course, as I've said, they'll introduce the different programs. And we'll showcase part of our future. I've talked already, as I've introduced different people, about the Family Business Institute, about the Drucker Global Coalition, about other initiatives we're doing, you'll see, unfold around innovation and entrepreneurship. Before I step off the stage, I've got a couple of announcements. Of course, I've got to tell you a few things just to make sure you know what's going on. We also have launched an oral history project. It's important to us to capture the Peter Drucker stories, the relationships that people had with Peter, the Drucker principles that people continue to use to guide them in their roles in whatever they're working on. So if you look on the, well, not look, but if you walk to the west side of this building, there's a lovely performance room, and inside that we have a videographer who's got a script, we've got someone who's going to hunt you down actually and make sure you get on camera to talk about your Peter Drucker and Doris Drucker stories too. We always make sure that we include Doris in the narrative because we all have some wonderful Doris stories to share as well, as you'd expect. We also want to remind you about the free class that we offer our Drucker alum. We're excited about this. You've seen this initiative come through. But we have a great catalogue of courses on offer in spring, and you're welcome to attend the courses as a free gift, as you know, the conditions that we've put around that. I also have on lunch tables, we have a pledge form. We encourage you to give as little as $1 to an infinite amount of millions. We'll take it all right? But there's a pledge form. In fact, I noticed it only went up to 10,000, so I was a bit disappointed with that. But the pledge forms will be out on the tables at lunchtime, and we encourage you to give back, and I'll talk about that at the end as well. We also have 9 clubs. The students are deeply excited about being here. They have 9 clubs on show at lunchtime, and it's a great way for you to see what the students are interested in and what they're involved in, and for you to engage with them and support what they're doing. We also have books to give away. We have 300 copies of the book, and it's on a first-come, first-served basis of Renee's book, so make sure you pick up your copy. And I'm going to do proper formal thank yous at the end of the day, but I do just want to give a quick thanks to Shaheen. I've got no idea who she is. She's probably not in here. And Connie Terry, 2 people who've done an amazing job to put this day together. They're probably the ones that look the most tired when you walk around. But if you see them, just do give thanks, because they've done an amazing job. And before I go, I just have to do a selfie, right? Okay, hang on. Hang on a minute. Just bear with me. Hopefully I haven't gone over time. Hold on a minute. Hang on. Because we're in you see us on social media, right? Okay. Okay. Smile, everyone. Woo! And I'll do another one just in case I don't like myself in selfies. Hang on a minute. Do one more. I've got to tell people they've missed out, right? What about all leaning in a bit? Something like that. All right. Well, sit back and enjoy the show. We've got a fantastic day for you. It's great that you've given us one of your days, and we just look forward to sharing our passion about the Drucker School and the Drucker legacy. So thank you.